Hello and welcome back. In this video, we will learn about pagination component. Well, we can use a pagination component to show pagination in our web pages. So this is a very simple example of pagination. So let's copy this one. But before using it into our example, let's understand it. We have this navigation bar, and inside it we have this attribute area label, and we have defined any name to it here. Then we have an unordered list, and we have this class pagination. Then we have list item, and we have added a page item. And then inside the list item, we have an anchor tag with class page link. And this is a list item 1, and this is a list item, another list item for next button. This item for previous, and we have this pagination links. Let's copy it and simply paste it here. Let's refresh it, and we have these pagination. We can use icons for our next and previous button. So let's copy it and simply paste it here. And we have this another example with these two navigation buttons icons. We can even add a disabled state to any our page item. So let's copy it and let's add for this item. And you can see it's disabled now. We can change the pagination size, so we can make it big by using this pagination LG class. Let's refresh it, and you can see we have a large pagination. We can also make it small by using pagination-sm class. We can change the alignment of the pagination, so we can use justify content center into our pagination. So let's add it here. In fact, let's remove this one and let's add it here. And now it will be in center. You can change it to justify content end, and it will jump to end. We can change it to start, and start is default one. So I hope you are enjoying this course. So keep learning. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the very next. Hello and welcome back. In this video, we will learn about placeholders. So open the documentation here, and here we have this placeholder components. So basically we can use a placeholder to show loading components in our web page. So here is an example. Here is a normal card, and here is a card with a placeholder. So let's copy this one. In fact, let's copy both and let's paste it here. So let's add image here. Let's refresh it, and we have these two cards. So let's wrap these two cards inside a row, and let's use column 6. Let's cut it, paste it here. Let's cut it and paste it here. Let's save it and let's refresh it, and we have this card and we have this card as well. You can see this is a loading component. We don't have any placeholder for image, but we can use here any our available image. But you can use this loading a placeholder for text, for titles, for buttons, and so on. So let's understand this one. So we have this card, and inside this we have this card body, and we have this image. We have this card body, and inside it we have this first H5, which is this one, basically this one. And we make it by adding placeholder glow class to make it loading. Then we have a span, and we have added a placeholder here as well. So then we have this paragraph, and inside paragraph we have few span, and we have added a placeholder here. Then we have an anchor tag, and we have added placeholder as well. We don't provided any content inside these span, inside this anchor tag, inside this heading. We just use placeholder class to make it loading content. You can change the width by using this column class. So call dash 7 will take 6 so call dash 6 will take 6 column, call dash 8 will take 8 column. We can change the color of our placeholder by using bg primary, bg secondary, bg success. Bg stand for background. We can use size by specifying placeholder LG, placeholder SM, placeholder XM, placeholder XS. We have two animation of placeholder glow, and placeholder wave. So these are the animations. So basically we can change these placeholder glow to placeholder wave. So let's say change it to wave. Let's save it and let's refresh it, and you can see it's waving now. So you can use a placeholder in your web pages to show a demo websites, to show loading content in your websites. So you can show this loading placeholder into your website to show loading contents. So keep planning. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the very next video. Hello and welcome back. In this video we will learn about popover. So here is the example of popovers. If I click on this toggle button, you can see this popover is showing now. This is the title and this is the description. So we have also 4 direction for showing popover. If I click on this, it will show popover on a top. If I click on this, it will show on a right. If I click on this, it will show on a bottom, and if I click on this, it will show on a left side. So let's copy this and let's paste it here. Let's refresh it, and if I click on this, it's not working because we need to initialize, we need to enable the popover in our projects. So if you want to if you want to enable it, simply click on this enable popover. And we need to copy this code from here, and we need to paste after the initialization of this bootstrap min.js or bootstrap.js file. So we need to use the script tag, and after script tag we need to paste it here. Now refresh this, and if I click on this, it's showing it on a bottom, but basically will show on a top, because it's not working perfectly because there is no space on our top. So let's add some space here. So let's add now if I click on this, it's showing it on a top. If I click it on, it's showing on a right, and if I click it, it's showing it on a bottom, and if I click on this icon, it's showing it on a left side. Let's understand this code. So we have this button, and we have this class btn family, as you are familiar with these two attributes. Then we have a database container, and we have a value body here. Then we have a database toggle, and we have a value popover here. Then we need to specify database placement, and we can specify here top, right, bottom, and left to change the position according to our needs. Then we have this database content, and we need to show basically this text here, database content. Basically this is the content, and it will show when we click on these buttons, and this is the text that is showing currently on these buttons. So let's add it here. This is a content showing on top popover. So let's refresh it, and if I click it, you can see it showing this. So in this way you can use popover in your project. So keep learning. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the very next. Hello and welcome back. In this video, we will learn about progress component. So here is the Bootstrap documentation. So here are the progress bar. So let's copy it and simply paste it here. Let's save it and open this file. And we have this progress indicator, progress bar. Well, let's add BR, let's add simple margin bottom 3. Let's refresh it and you can see now progress bars are working perfectly. So let's understand this code. So we have two divs. One div is progress and second div is having class name progress bar. In outer div we have this role progress bar, and then we have this attribute area label. We can name it anything. Then we have area value now, and we have specified 0, and then we have area value min, we have specified 0, and then we have mentioned area value max is equal to 100. So basically this is starting from 0 to 100, and we have specified 0 in first, and we have specified area value now is 25%. So this value is basically 25%, and then area min is 0. Basically we are defining a range, what is the area value min and what is the area value max, and here is the max value, and max value is 100. So we can basically change the highlighted area. Let's say if I change it to we have this one. Let's say I want to change this one. So let's change it to let's say 65. Now we also need to change the width of this progress bar as well. So let's change it to 65. So let's refresh it. So you can see it's now showing 60% of highlighted area. We can change the width of these bar. We can change the height of this bar. So if we want to change the height of this bar, we can specify 20 pixel high in area label. So let's say here I want to change let's say I want to change 20 pixel height. So let's refresh it. Okay, it's not working. We also add a style attribute here, and we need to specify height 25 pixel. And now you can see its height is 25 pixel. Similarly, we can add labels to our progress bar. So here are the labels. So we need to specify let's say I want to add label here, so simply I need to add it 65%. Let's refresh it and you can see it's showing 65%. We can change the background of our progress bar. So we can mention success, info, warning, danger in area label. So let's say I want to change it to success. Let's refresh it. Let's change it to info and let's refresh it. It's not working. Okay, fine. Let's okay, we need to basically add BG class here. in progress bar. So I am adding bg info here as well. So let's refresh it, and you can see now we have different color. So you can define multiple bar with segmentation. You can check this example as well. You can check this example as well. There is nothing special here. We only need to specify area label segment 1, segment 2, and segment 3. Basically, we have this outer div with progress tagged class, and then we have this progress, and then inside this progress class we have this progress bar. We don't need to mention here. We can even mention height, and width and percentage here. We can define label as well. So basically we are defining segment 1 area inside area label, segment 2 inside area label of second progress, and segment 3 in our third progress bar. And you can see area value now is 15, 30, 20, and max value is 100%, and then we have specified width. Similarly, you can change your progress bar to striped, and it's looking better than previous one. So you can simply add stripe here. So we need to specify a stripe class here. Let's refresh it. There is no changes happen. So we need to also need to copy this class here as well. So now let's refresh it, and you can see we have this stripe progress bar, and this is animated progress bar. So we can add this progress bar animated to our progress bar. So just simply copy this class and add into this progress bar. Let's save it and let's refresh it, and you can see it's animated now. So in this way you can use progress bar in your project. So keep learning. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the very next video. Hello and welcome back. In this video we will learn about Scrollspy. So here is the Bootstrap documentation. So here is the first example, and if I click on this first, you can see it's moving on to this first heading, and if I click on this second, you can see it's moving to the second heading, and if I click on this third, it's moving to third heading, and if I click on fourth, it's moving to fourth, and so on. So basically it's working like page jump hyperlink or bookmark hyperlink. So let's copy this example, paste it here. Let's save it and let's refresh it. And now if I click on this, because there is no content here, so we need to add content here. So let's add lorem 100 here. Let's copy this lorem ipsum text again and again, and let's copy these 4 paragraphs here. Let's paste it here, paste it here, and paste it here. Now let's refresh it, and we have this scroll bar now. Now if I click on this second link, you can see it's going to our second heading, and if I click on this third, it's going to third heading, and if I click on this fourth, it's going to fourth heading. So let's understand this component. So basically we have this navigation bar, and inside this we have this anchor tag with nav to show our brand name. Then we have a navigation, and here we have basically specified first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Then inside it we have mentioned the IDs of these headings. So basically we have this second area, which attribute is database spy is equal to scroll, and then we have some other attributes as well. Then we have this heading 4, and then we have this paragraph, then we have another h4, then we have another h4, and inside h4 we have mentioned some IDs, and we have assigned unique IDs to these headings. Basically we are referring this ID here, we are referring this ID here, as well as we are referring this ID here, and so on. So in this way it works. So here is the vertical navigation system, vertical Scrollspy. So if I click on this and this and this, it's working very perfectly. Let's copy this and let's add it here, and maybe we need to add some content here as well. So let's remove the previous content from here, because it's now let's copy this and simply paste it here. Let's refresh it, and now if I click here, it's not working because we need to add some content here. So let's add a paragraph with 200 words. Let's copy it, paste it here, and let's copy these all 4 paragraphs. Let's add it here as well. Let's save it and let's refresh it. And now if I click on this, you can see it's going to this item, and if I click on this, it's going to this item, and other will work like this. So you can see this is the list group example, so you can use list group example as well. You can use this simple anchor example. So in this way you can use Scrollspy to add page gems, or to add bookmark hyperlinks in your web pages. Okay, planning, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the very next video. Hello and welcome back. In this video we will learn about spinner component. So here are the spinners. So basically spinners can be used to indicate the spinners can be used to indicate the loading state of a component or a page with Bootstrap spinner, which is only built with HTML and CSS. There is no JavaScript used in spinner. So basically we are this as a border spinner and a very simple spinner. So let's copy it and simple paste it here. Let's refresh it and we have this spinner. So let's understand this code. We have an outer div with a spinner border class, and then we have a role status, and inside this div we have a span, and inside span we have a class visually dash hidden, and then we have a text loading, and then triple dot. We can use colorful spinner as well. Let's copy it and simply paste it here. Let's save it, and you can see we have spinners in different colors. Similarly, we can change the spinner color, spinner type as well. So basically it is a spinner border, and we have this spinner grow. So let's change it to spinner grow, and now its type will be changed. Similarly, we have alignment options. We can change the alignment of this by using margin utility class, and I have added a m-5 class to add margin on all sides. And you can use a flexbox utility to make it in a center of the page. So if I copy this whole code and simply paste it here, let's refresh it, and you can see it's in the center of a page. So we have a size option as well, so we can change the size by using style tag, and we can specify width 3 rem, height 3 rem, and rest code is the same code. We can use it in inside the button as well. So here are the code for buttons. So let's paste it here and let's refresh it, and you can see it's inside the button. So basically we have this button, and inside we have this make it disable. We can even remove this disable, but we can go with this disable state, and then we can enable it later using pure JavaScript or jQuery or Vue.js in our projects. So in this way we have this only a simple button, and inside this button we have a span with class spinner border, and then we added spinner border sm, and rest code are the same code. The difference is we used this span inside this div, and here we used this span inside button. So in this way you can use spinner in your project. So keep learning. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the very next video. Hello and welcome back. In this video we will learn about toast component. So basically toast are used for push notification to show to your web visitors, and it's a lightweight and easily customizable alert message. So basically it's used to show alert messages to our users. So here are the basic examples. So toast will be display like this. So and here is a live example, and if I click on this you can see it's showing this toast, and if I click on this you can see it's showing again. So let's copy this and simply paste it here. Let's format this document, and now if I refresh it and if I click on this, there is no toaster showing in our web page, because we need to trigger the toast on a button using this JavaScript code. So let's copy this, and simply after this simply add a script tag and simply paste this code. And now let's refresh it, and simply if I click on this you can see it's showing a toast, and if I click on this you can see it's showing this. Let's see why it's showing okay, it's for basically it was an image. So let's remove it and simply let's refresh it, and if I click on this you can see it's showing perfectly. There are a few other options as well. So you can basically translucent to blend it with the background. So you need to add a few classes, or you need to add few attributes here, and you can even use stacking to show multiple alerts here. You can use toast to show alert messages to your visitors. So keep learning. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the very next video. Hello and welcome back. In this video we will learn about tooltip component. So open the Bootstrap documentation, and here is the tooltip. So basically it's similar to this component which is Popovers, but there is a little bit difference. So if I open this a live example, so if I click so if I hover over this tooltip you can see it's showing a tooltip, and if I hover over here it's showing a right tooltip. If I hover over here it's showing in bottom, and if I hover it it's showing on left, and if I click on this it's showing some HTML inside this tooltip. But in this popover it when we need to hover over the button, there is no tooltip showing, but if I click on this, it's showing a popover. So basically popover works when we click on the content, and tooltip works when we hover over the element. So we can copy this whole code and simply paste it here, and let's refresh it. And if I hover over, there is let's add some padding here, or let's simply add a margin here, margin top 5. Let's save it and let's refresh it. And if I hover over, there is no changes happen. So basically we need to enable our tooltip just like as popover. So let's copy this, and simply we need to add this JavaScript just below this Bootstrap main.js. Let's paste it here, and now if I refresh it, you will see it's working perfectly. So there is nothing special in this tooltip, except it works when we hover over the element. So this was the last element of our Bootstrap 5. So from our next section, we will learn about some form elements. So keep learning. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the very next video. Hello and welcome back. Hello and welcome to styling content section, and this is our first video of the section. And in this section we will learn about typography. So there are a lot of some utility classes for typography. Let's say if we are using headings here, let's say I'm using heading 1, then we have and if we have heading 2, and if we have heading 3, let's refresh it, and we have these heading classes. But we have classes for this as well: h1, h2, and h3. Let's save it and simply let's refresh it. There is no changes, but if we add a paragraph here, let's say this, and now if I add heading 1 here, then you will see it's changed to heading. So basically we can use these heading classes to make paragraphs, heading, and so on. Similarly, we have this customizable headings. Let's say we have this h3, and simply if I add it here and let's refresh it, then we have basically this heading, and then we have a small text as well as. So basically we added a small tag here, and we have this text body secondary class inside this small tag. Similarly, if you want to a more prominent and similarly, if you want to be more prominent and want to stand out, then you can use this display class. Let's see, if I have this heading 1, let's add display 1. Now if I refresh it, you can see it's a bigger heading. Similarly, you can add here display 2. So it's a more bigger heading. So you can use display 1 to display 6. So this is the font size for this display 1 to 6. So for display 1, its font size is 5 rem. So this is another class for paragraph, which is lead. So let's add a paragraph here without lead, and let's add a paragraph with lead. So let's add a class lead. So let's refresh it and you can see it's showing more prominent. So similarly we have some inline text classes, so we can use these. So similarly we have some inline text element, and for these we have these classes. Let's say we have a mark class, we have a small class, we have a text decoration underline class, we have a text decoration line through class. So we can use these classes as well. Let's say we have this block code, and let's add it here. Let's remove this block code class here and let's add it again. So now let's refresh it, and this is a simple block code, and here is a another block code with a block code class. So similarly you can use this example to show the naming source name. Similarly you can use this example to name a source. So basically we have this block code, and then we have this fig caption. You can use alignment class. Let's say we have this. Let's copy it and simply paste it, and let's refresh it, and we have this centered align. So let's change it to text start, and if I refresh it you can see it's now left align, and we can change it to text end, then it will go to right side. Similarly we have this list unstyle. For unordered list we can use this list inline item for inline list. Let's copy this one and simply paste it here, and let's refresh it, and we have this list. And if I remove this one, let's remove it and let's refresh it, and you can see this is unordered list. So, and this is inline list with our Bootstrap classes. So we can even use a description class, description list class. So basically we have these classes for our description and definition. So in this way you can use typography class to make your typography more beautiful. So so in this way you can use your typography classes to make your fonts more professional and more beautiful. So keep learning. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the very next video. Hello and welcome back. In this video we will learn about some utility classes that are available for images. So open this, and here we have this classes, and here we have some classes for images. So to make an image responsive we have a img-fluid class. So let's say I have an image and we have this components, and inside components I have an image folder. So let's open this, and here we have this class, and you can see it's going outside of this. So we have a class with the name of img-fluid fluid. So it will make it responsive, so it will only take the available space. So if I wrap this inside 3 column, then it will take only 3 column, and if I change it to 6, then it will only take 6 column. Similarly we have another img class which is img thumbnail. Let's save it and let's refresh it. Now you can see the outer border has been added to this image. we have alignment classes for images as well. So let's say we have these two images. Let's say let's remove this column from here, and let's copy it and simply change it to 2. Now let's refresh it, and we have these images. Let's add style, and let's add width 300 pixel. So let's copy it and let's paste it here as well. Then now we have these two images. Now we have utility classes to make it left and right. So we need to add float start, and we have float end class to change the alignment of these images. And if you want to make it center, you can add these MX Auto D block class here. So let's remove these two classes and add these classes. So both images are centered aligned. So in this way you can use these images utility classes for your images in your web pages. So keep learning. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the very Hello and welcome back. In this video we will learn about some utility classes for tables. So open the Bootstrap documentation, and here are the table section. Let's copy this whole code and simply paste it here. Let's refresh it, and we have this table. And if we remove this table class, you can see this is our simple table, and by adding this one class we can make our table very awesome. So these are some, we have just only added this class, and these are optional. You can add scope here in the head section and in the row section, but it's totally optional. There are also some variations for headings and cells. So we can add simply, let's say, table primary. Let's refresh it, and it's totally the layout has been totally disturbed. So basically we need to add these two classes. Table is separate and table primary is another class. So let's refresh it, and you can see we have a primary table. So if you want to another color, so we have this success table as well. So you can use these all classes. Let's say I want a dark table, so let's refresh it, and we have this dark table. Let's make it simple. Similarly, we can use this table stripe class to add some stripe effect. So let's add a table striped effect. Let's refresh it. Okay, it's not working. No problem. We have this double P. Let's remove single one, and let's refresh it, and we have this striped. You can add, you can use table stripe for column as well. Let's remove this. Now let's refresh it, and we have this type of stripe effect. Let's remove this, and let's refresh it. Now if I add table dark here, you will see we have this effect, and if I remove this table stripe from here, you will see this effect. So let's add table stripe again. So we can also add a table hover class here. Let's add table hover. Let's save it, and let's refresh it, and when we will hover it, it will change the background color of rows. So we can add another class, which is table border, to add border in the table. So let's refresh it, and you can see now border has been added successfully. You can even change the border color. So let's add a border primary. Let's refresh it, and you can see the border primary has been added successfully. You can even remove the border by using borderless class, so it is borderless. Let's save it and let's refresh it, and you can see now a border has been gone. So if you want to make a small table, you can use table SMS class to make it small. Well, you can add a more thicker border just below the header by adding this table group divider class inside tbody. We can use a nested table, a table inside another table. And that's for now. And if you want to make a table responsive, then you need to wrap this whole table inside a table responsive class. Paste it and then refresh it, and it will be always be responsive. So in this way you can use table classes to show data in tables. So keep learning. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the very next video. Hello and welcome back. In this video we will learn about some utility classes for figures. So open the Bootstrap documentation. Well, we use figure tag when we want to add a caption with our image. So this is a simple example here. So let's copy it and let's add a row here, and inside a row let's take a div of 6 column, and inside it we just need to add image. Now let's refresh it, and we have this image and we have this caption. So let's understand the code. So basically we have this figure element, and inside it we have this figure class, and inside it we have image and we have figure caption. So inside image we have this class figure img, figure dash img, and img fluid and rounded. A rounded class is used to make it rounded. And then we have a figure caption element, and inside this we have a figure caption class. One more thing is need to understand. We have caption on this left side, and if you want to make it on the right side, you need to add a text and class here. Let's add text and let's save it and let's refresh it, and you will see our caption is on the right side now. So that's for now. So keep learning. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the very next video. Hello and welcome back to working with form section. So in this section we will learn about classes that are available for forms. So open the Bootstrap documentation, and here is the form section, and if I click on this overview, then we have different classes for different types of elements that are available in forms. So in this video we will learn about form control class. So if you see, here is a very simple example. In this example we have this outer class that and in which we have used mb-3, which means margin bottom 3. We can use margin bottom 1, margin bottom 2, margin bottom 3, 4 and 5. Similarly, in this other div we also used margin bottom 3 to add space here, here and here. And inside this div we have two things, label and input. And in the label we have used this id here, and we have used class form label, which is used to define label, which is a Bootstrap class for label. and then we have an input, and inside it we have a form control class which is used for input. So let's copy it, paste it here. Let's save it. And here we have this, and you can see we have this awesome form control inputs. So we can change this ID to our requirement. So let's say I want to add email, and just I want to definitely I will add email here. For example, I want to change the ID of this email, so I will definitely change it here as well. And this is basically there are two new classes here, form label and form control. You are familiar with label in tag, and you are familiar with email tag. So basically this class is used for label, and this is used for email. So we can add, and this class is used for margin bottom. We can add it for type text as well. Let's say a full name. Just copy it, paste it here, and add full name here. So this form control will also work with a form type text. We can change the size of our input field by using form control LG, by using form control SM. So if I use here form control LG, it will become a larger field, and if I use form control SM, it will become a small field. So let's use LG. We can do it for password as well. So let's copy it, paste it here, and change it to password. Add type password here as well, and change it to enter password. So it will also work for password as well. There is something missing. Let's remove this ending div, and that's fine. Let's add margin top 5. Well, you can use disable attribute to make it make the field disable, and then we will also add area label disabled. So let's copy this area disable. Let's say I want to area disabled, and let's add disabled here, so it will become a disabled field. Similarly, you can add a read only by using area label read only, and by adding this attribute read only. So let's add read only, and it will become read only. Well, if you want to remove the default form styling and want to add a form control as a plain text, so you can use this form control class in form control plain text class instead of form control in your read only field. So let's just add it here. So now you can see it's not showing any border here. Then we have this file input, and we can simply copy. Let's copy it and simply paste it. And you can see we have this. Let's say I want to name it my file, and my ID name is my file, and let's change it to upload image. And we have same class for file type as well. So let's refresh it, and we have this file upload input type. Similarly, we can use form control class for this color type, but we will use an additional class, and the class is form control color. So let's copy it and simply paste it. Now let's change it to my book color, and let's copy it, paste it here, and let's refresh it. And you can choose color as well. You can use form control with data list as well. So let's copy it and simply paste it here. And here are our data list. So form control class can be used in these following input types that I have used in this class. So I hope you have clear understanding of about form control class. So keep learning. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the very next video. Hello and welcome back. In this video we will learn about some classes that are available for select tag. So we have this form select class for our select tag. So let's copy it and simply paste it here, and let's refresh it, and we have this drop down. If I remove this form select from this, you can see our select tag has a very poor layout, but by using this only a single class, you can see it's a very beautiful now. So we can use we can make it larger, and we can make it smaller by using form select LG and by using form select SM. So I'm using form select LG to make it a big one, and if I want to make it small, let's use SM. Bootstrap also support a multiple attributes, so we can use this multiple as well. So let's use multiple here, and let's refresh it, and you can see it's working perfectly. Similarly, we can use our disable by mentioning by using this disable attribute. So let's add let's remove this size, and let's add our disabled. Let's refresh it, and we have this disabled. Let's remove this multiple as well. Let's refresh it, and we can see we have a disable drop down. So this form select class can be used for drop down tag, which is a select tag. So I hope it makes sense. So keep learning. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the very next video. Hello and welcome back. In this video we will learn about some classes that are available for checkboxes and radio buttons. So let's open the Bootstrap documentation, and here we have these checkbox example, and we have a outer div, and we have this form check class, and then we have a input, and then we have a label. Please keep in mind, we used label just below the input, and in the previous example we used label just above the input. If you want to this label before this checkbox, you will use this before this input, and if you want this label just after this checkbox, then you will use it here. And we have this input, and inside this input we have a form check input class, and then we have this label, and inside this we have a form check label. In previous example we have a class form label, but in this we have a form check label. Please keep in mind we have this id, and it should be same with this for value. So let's copy it and simply paste it here. Let's refresh it, and you can see we have this check boxes. Then we have this disable attribute as so. Bootstrap also support has for this disable attribute, so we can add a disable attribute here, and if I refresh this, you can see it now disabled. So similarly we have our radio button options, so let's paste it here and let's refresh it, and we have these radio buttons. So let's understand the code. So we have an outer div, and inside this we have a form a check, and this we have this, and inside this we have an input, and we have this class form check input, and then we have a label, and we have this form check label. There is no difference in classes for checkbox and radio buttons. Both are same, just we need to change this type. So this is the working example of this radio button. We can also add a disabled here, and now it will become disabled. Well, switch has another awesome component of Bootstrap, which is made up of checkbox. So let's copy this and let's paste it here. And if I refresh it, you can see we have this toggle button which is called switch. So let's understand this code. Let's understand this code one. This is also working. I thought it is a disabled state. So let's understand this one. So we have an outer div, and inside it we have a form check class and form switch class. Please keep in mind we have this extra additional form switch class to make it switch. And then we have input, and inside input we have a form check input class which is similar, and then we have a label which is a form check label. So there is no difference between just we have added this form switch class, and inside this input we have this added this rule which is switch. Well, you can use checkboxes as a stack, and we can also use it as a inline. So we have worked with our stack example, so let's understand with inline. So inline we have just an additional class which is form check inline. So let's copy it and simply paste it here. Let's refresh it, and we have this inline. And if you want to put these checkboxes or radio buttons on our right side, then you can add this form check reverse, so it will jump to the right side. You can also use it without label, so just remove the label attribute from here. And if you want to make a button like checkboxes, then you can use this example. So we have an input tag, and inside it we have this btn check, and then autocomplete is off. After that we have a label, and inside label we have a btn check class. So let's copy it. In fact, this is not a class, it's a basically for value. So let's copy this and simply paste it here. And now basically it's a button like checkboxes. Similarly, you can use it like these. Similarly, you can use this layout as well. So these are the available classes here. And similarly, you can do it with a radio toggle button. So let's copy this and simply paste it here. And this example is for radio button. And if you want outline layout, you can use this classes. And you can and if you want outline style, then you can also use this with different variations. So I hope you have clear understanding of these available classes that are specially available for checkboxes and radio button. So keep learning. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the very next video. Hello and welcome back. In this video, we will learn about classes that are available for range input type. So let's open the Bootstrap documentation, and here we have this a range example. So let's copy it, and if you change it, you can see it's working perfectly. Let's copy it and simply paste it here. And if I remove this form range class from this, so let's see what happened. It's looking like this, and if I add this class and refresh it, you can see it's looking like this. So it's more beautiful. Similarly, you can add a disable attribute here as well. So let's add a disable attribute and let's refresh it, and you can see it's now disabled. You can add min and max attribute as well. You can add a step attribute as well. So these steps, so these attributes are also supported. So there is nothing special in these components except this available class. Keep learning. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the very. Hello and welcome back. In this video, we will learn about input group. So we can add some text, some buttons along with our input field. So here is the basic example of button group. So let's copy this code and simply paste it here. Let's save it and let's refresh it. And basically we paste it 2 times. And you can see we have this add the date sign, and then we have this input field. Similarly, we have this input field and we have this text here. So we can make it by using this input group class, and inside this input group we need to specify our span, and inside span we need to specify input group text class, and then we need to define our input tag with class form control as normal. You can do according to your requirements. So this is an example of input group using flex wrap. And we can also add the size. So we have this input group SM, which is small, and we have this input group LG, which is large, and this is a normal. So let's copy it and simply paste it, and let's refresh it, and we have this example as well. We can do it for checkboxes and radio button as well. So we only need to so we only wrap this inside input group, and then we have another div, and which is input group text, and inside it we have this input field, and then we have another input which type is text. We have this class for this input form control, and then we have this class form check input for this checkbox type. And you can do it for as well if you want a multiple input with a single label. So we have this input group, and inside it we have a span tag, and then inside it here is a code. We have input group, we have a span tag, inside span we have a input group text, and then we have 2 input types, both are text, and then here we have this form control. We can add multiple add-on by using 2 span and single input. This is a button add-on. So if you want button as a add-on, so you can use a button instead of span. Similarly, this is a drop down example. You can add a drop down as an add-on. This is a segment button example, and this is a file type example. And if you want to add choose file button as a add-on with input field, you can use this example. So in this way you can use input group in your project. So keep learning. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the very next. Hello and welcome back. In this video we will learn about floating labels. So this is an example of a floating label. So if you noticed in your previous videos, we have a separate label and separate input box. But in this example, we have this a label inside this input field. But if I click on it, you can see it's floating to upper side. So here is an example. Let's copy it and let's simply paste it here. And if I refresh it, you can see this is a floating example. So how it works, let's understand it. So here we have outer div, and inside it we have this form floating class. We have used mb-3 for adding margin bottom. And then we have this input field, and we have this form control class as previous, and then we have a label, and we have this for attribute, which is used with this id to link label and input field. And if we added a value inside this input field, then this label will adjust automatically. And if we have this invalid class, let's add it here. And now it's showing invalid state. We can use it with text area, we can use it with select, we can use it with disable state. And if you see, if I and if I show you for select, we have this form floating, and then we have a select tag, and after that we have a label. And in our select field we have this form select as a previous example. We only add this form floating class and wrap this select and label inside this div. We can add it for form control plain text class. We can add it along form control plain text class. We can use it with input group as well. So I hope it makes sense. We will learn about some form layout in our next video. So keep learning. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the very next. Hello and welcome back. In this video we will learn about form layout. So open the Bootstrap website, and here is available layouts. So basically we can use margin classes to add some margin now in our input fields. We can use form grid by using rows and column. And if you can see, we have this row and column, then we have input field inside this column. So let's copy it and simply paste it here. And you can see we have these two input fields. You can add another here, and you can also apply a label here as well. Form label. Let's add first name. So in this way, basically you can use a label along with input field as well. Similarly, you can add some gutters inside these columns. So let's add gutter here, G3. So it will add some gutter here. Here is a more complex example. Let's copy it and simply paste it here. Let's refresh it, and we have this awesome form. And if we need to understand, then we have a form group, and after that we have a div with 6 column, and inside it we have this input label, and we have this input field. And similarly we used 6 column here, we used 12 column here for address, So you can change column number of column according to your needs. We can make a horizontal form by using a row, and inside row we give 2 column to our this label, and we give 10 column to our div. So let's copy it and simply paste it here. Let's refresh it, and we have this horizontal form. We can use form, we can change our form label as well. So here are the call form label sm. We can make it a large by using call form label lg. We can even use column size. We can customize column size according to our needs, and here is the auto sizing option. And if you don't want to mention any columns, then you can use call auto. Here is an inline form. Here we use this label, but there is no label option here because it's an inline, and we basically use this placeholder, and our placeholder is this. So you can customize your form according to your needs, and you can use any layout, and it depends upon you. So keep learning. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the very next video. Hello and welcome back. In this video we will learn about some available classes that which is especially for validation. So we have invalid and valid classes for input types like text area. So here is the custom style, and if I click on this, you can see it's working perfectly. So let's copy it and simply paste it here. Let's refresh it, and if I click on this, it's not working. So let's understand why it's not working. Well, we need to use this JavaScript code because when we will submit this form, definitely we will use server-side scripting language. And to handle this form validation, we also need a JavaScript code. So simply let's add a JavaScript code here. Let's paste it and let's refresh it. And if I click on, you can see it's working perfectly. So let's understand the how it works section. So basically we have these two pseudo classes, invalid and valid, and basically when we submit the form, this was validated class applied to our form, and we can remove it when we use a check submission, so we can use it dynamically. This is invalid and is valid classes may be applied instead of pseudo classes on our server side. Keep learning, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the hello and welcome back. In this video we will learn about border classes. So here are the some borders. We can add borders to any div, any span, or any HTML element. We can add borders on all 4 types, or we can add individually as well. So let's copy it, and simply if I paste it here, we have these 4 spans, and there is a very poor display. So let's add some styling here. Let's add a box, and let's add a height of 100 pixel, and let's add a width of 100 pixel. Now just add it here. To make it a box, add some background here, background color, let's say red. Refresh it. Let's change it to a div instead of span. And now you can see it's working perfectly. And add one more thing, float left. Let's add a body, background color black. And now you can see it's working perfectly. Let's add margin right 10 pixels to make it different. You can see we have outer border, and the border is on all sides. You can see in the border we have on top side, we have on the right side, we have on the bottom side, and we have a right side. So if you need to understand this code, we have this border class, and which applies border on all sides. And then we have a border top, which applies a border on only on top side, which is this one. We can remove border as well. Let's say we have this border class which applies border on this on four side. But if I want to apply remove the border on top side, so simply we will add border top, and we just add 0. So it will remove border from top side. We can add different color of borders by using border primary, border secondary, subtle, border success, border danger, and the respective classes are also available with subtle. If I have this info, border info, then respective class is also available, border info subtle. So let's add border info. Let's refresh it, and we have this border. You can see this one. We can also add a border opacity, but before applying a border opacity, let's add the width. So we can use basically border 1, border 2. Let's add a border 3. Let's refresh it. It's not working. Okay, border 3. Now we have this border 3. So we can add opacity option here. We can use border 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We can also add border opacity by using border opacity class. So if I add this class into our border here, let's say here, and if you see it changed the opacity. Similarly, we can change it to 50 as well. And if I refresh it, you can see now it has been totally changed. So basically we can add 10% or 10 opacity, 10 opacity, 25, 50, and 70. And we can also add some radius. So if I change it to make it a rounded, so simply let's copy it, and if I simply paste it here, it will become a rounded. And if you want to change it to rounded circle, then it will change this box to a circle. There are also some more rounded classes, let's say rounded 0, rounded 1, rounded 2, to make it more rounded. We can round on all side, and we can use specific side as well. Let's say if I use this rounded and circle, then you can see it's rounding on the right side, not on a left side. So in this way you can use borders in your Bootstrap projects. Okay, planning. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the very next video. Hello and welcome back. In this video we will learn about some classes that are available for text. You can change the text alignment by using text start, text center, text end, as we used it in our previous classes. You can wrap a text into a span or into a div. Let's copy this and simply paste it here, and if I refresh it, you can see it's a wrap text. It's a div, but we have provided a width to this div, and then we have wrapped a text by using this text wrap class. And if you don't want to wrap the text, you can use a text no wrap class. And if you want to prevent long string of text from breaking your components, you can use this text break class. You can use this text transform classes. Let's say text up lowercase, text uppercase, text capitalize, so it will convert your text into your provided class. Here is a normal text. You can see it's a lowercase text, but this is a capital letter, but it converted into lower case text. Similarly, we have this same text and it converted into uppercase, and similarly we have this text and it converted to capitalized. And available font size classes are fs1 to fs6. So let's copy it and simply paste it here. And let's refresh it, and you can see these are the text. We have available classes for font weight and italic. So basically we can use font weight bold, font weight bolder, font weight semi bold, font weight medium, font weight normal, font weight light, font weight lighter, font style italic, font style normal. Let's copy it and simply paste it here. Let's refresh it, and we have these applied classes. We can customize our line height by specifying LH1, LH small, LH base, and LH LG class. It's showing here. You can see we have a larger line height here. Well, we can use monospace font by using font monospace class. So let's copy it, and if I paste it here, you will see this is a different font. Well, we can use a text reset class to reset the text, so it will use the parent element text. We have a text decoration classes, we have a text decoration underline, we have a text decoration line through, we have a text decoration none classes. So let's copy it and simply paste it here. Let's refresh it, and these are the results. So in this way you can use text classes in your project. So keep learning. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the very next video. Hello and welcome back. In this video we will learn about shadows. Here are the available classes for shadows. We have a shadow none class to remove any shadow. We have shadow SM class, we have shadow class, we have shadow LG class. So let's copy it and open it and simply paste it here. Let's refresh it, and you can see we have a larger shadow, we have a regular shadow, we have a small shadow, and we have no shadow. So there is no more classes available for shadow. So I hope it makes sense and you are enjoying this course. So keep learning. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the very next video. Hello and welcome back. In this video we will make our first project. So we will make a page similar to this one. Let's open the text editor, and let's simply go to Bootstrap website and use CDN links from the Bootstrap website. So let's copy it and simply paste it. Now first of all we need a navigation bar here area. So come to this component area, and here we have this navigation bar. So let's copy this and paste it here. Let's refresh it, and we have this nav bar. So we need a dark navigation bar system, so we need to add bg dark and database theme dark. So let's add database theme is equal to dark, and we need to add bg dark here. Let's save it and let's refresh it. Well, change it to album, and we don't need these navigation. In fact, we don't need this home, this and this disable area, as well as we don't need this form as well. So let's refresh it and we have this area. But keep in mind we have this space on both sides. So let's cut it and let's add a container here and paste it here, and let's refresh it. Now you can see with this we have this. So let's add a section here. Let's cut it, paste it here, and simply add a class bg dark. Let's refresh it, and now we have this top bar area. After that we have this area. So let's add a section here, and inside this section we have this heading. So let's add h1 and let's copy this album example and paste it here. After that we have this padding, paste it, and after that we have these two buttons. So we need two buttons. Let's use button class btn primary, and its text is main call to action. After that we have another button as well, and it's a secondary action. And let's add a class here btn secondary. Let's save it and let's refresh it. Okay, let's cut from here and add here, and inside this section let's add a container, and we have this layout now. Now let's add a text center class here, and if I refresh it you can see we have this centered align, but we have this entirely different here. Okay, let's change it to a div and add a class text wrap, and let's cut it and paste it here. Remove this one and let's add a style width and let's add 10 rem. Let's save it and let's refresh it, and we have layout like this. Okay, let's change it to let's say 50 rem. Let's add to 40 rem. Let's change it to 30. Yes, it's working perfectly. Now let's add here and let's simply add mx auto. So basically we have added a horizontal margin auto by using this class. Now let's refresh it and we have this. Okay, fine. Now let's add margin bottom here 4. Let's refresh it and it's looking fine. Now let's add padding top 5 and padding bottom 5 to add some space here and here. That's fine. Well, we can change it to we can change this text, and let's use a class here, display 4. Let's refresh it and looking better. Let's change it to 5. Yeah, it's looking better. Now we need another section here. Okay, let's add another section. Let's add bg class bg light. Let's refresh it, and let's add a container here. And a container, we need a row. Let's add column 4, and we need 3 column. In fact, we need 1 column for now. So come to this card area, and let's copy this card. Simply copy it and simply paste it here. Let's refresh it, and let's remove this style tag. Let's refresh it. Now let's add some padding here. So let's add padding top 5 and padding bottom 5. Let's save it and let's refresh it. Yeah, it's looking fine. Now we need an image. So let's copy this image. And simply paste it here. Let's make a folder img, and let's cut it here and paste it here, bg. Now we need to paste it here, img. In img we have a bg.jpg. So let's refresh it, and we have this card now. Now there is no need of this title here. So let's copy this text. We don't need this title, and just replace this text. Let's paste it, and we don't need this anchor tag here. Let's refresh it. Now it's looking better. Then now we have these 2 buttons and this text here. So after this text, let's take a row, and let's add a column of 8, and inside it we need a button group. So here we have this button group. Let's copy it and simply paste it here. Let's change it to secondary. Change it to secondary, and we don't need 3rd button. Let's change it to view and added. Let's name it view and name it added. Let's remove it and let's refresh it, and we have these buttons. But it's a bit larger, so let's make it small by using btn group sm class. Btn group sm to make it small. Yeah, it's fine now. Now let's add a column 4, and let's add 9 mint. Let's refresh it, and here we have this 9 min. Let's add a text and class, and let's cut it and wrap it inside a span, and simply add a class text muted. Let's confirm it, text muted in Bootstrap. Yeah, it's text muted class. So let's refresh it. Yeah, it's almost same. Let's copy it, paste it, and we have this extra div. Let's remove it, paste it again. Let's remove it. Let's copy these all three and simply paste it here. Let's save it and let's refresh it, and now we have this six cards similar to this one. Well, these are 9. Okay, no problem. Let's add 3 more. Now if you see there is a gap here, so let's add a gap by using a gutter class here. So let's add a gutter y and let's add 3. Let's refresh it, and now we have this space. That's great. Well, we have this shadow here, so let's add a shadow. Let's save it and let's refresh it, and we have this shadow here. Let's copy this class, paste it here, here, and let's remove these. Let's copy and simply paste it and paste it. Let's save it. Yeah, it's looking cool. Now we need this area, so let's add another section here, and let's add a container. Let's add a row, and inside row we need 2 column 8. Let's copy this, add a p tag and paste it, and let's copy it and add a p tag and paste it. Let's refresh it, and we have this. Let's add some padding here, so let's add padding bottom 5 and padding top 5. Let's save it and let's refresh it. Yeah, it's looking cool. Then we need this link and this link, so let's cut it and wrap inside the link and just add a class btn link here. Similarly, you need to do it for as well. So let's cut it, add a anchor lag, paste it, and simply add a class here btn link. Let's save it and let's refresh it, and yeah, it's working fine. We need this back to a top button. Well, let's add another column, call 4. Let's add text and class to make it alignment to for right alignments, and add a what is the text, back to top. Let's save it and let's refresh it, and if I click on this, it's going on top. That's working fine. Well, we have this this button here, so we need to make a similar navigation bar just like it. So let's code it for. So let's comment it and simply add a header here, and let's add a data bs theme, and theme is dark. After that, we need a div, and let's add a class of collapse. Let's add text bg dark, and let's add a id and navbar header. Now inside it, let's take a container and let's take a row here, and let's take a column of 8, and inside this 8 column simply add heading 4, and let's simply type about, because we have this about, and simply let's copy this and let's add a paragraph and simply paste it here. Let's add a class text secondary, text body secondary, and let's save it. Now if I refresh it, there is nothing showing because we write our code in collapse area, so we need to collapse this. Let's make another column first, so let's add a column 4 and simply add h4, another h4, and simply write contact. Then we have an order list, and inside it let's use list unstyled, and inside it let's take a list item, and inside it let's take an anchor tag, give a class of text white, and simply use follow on Twitter, like on Facebook, email me, follow on Twitter. Let's copy it, like on Facebook, and let's simply change it to email me. After that, simply just after this collapse, let's add a button here, in fact a navigation bar. So let's add a navbar here, and inside let's add navbar dark, and bg is also dark. Let's add some shadow here. Inside it, let's take a container and let's make a link and add a class here, a navbar brand, and it's displays flex and align items center, and inside it just write album. After that, let's add a button, and I am talking about this button. Let's add a class navbar toggler. Its type is button, and data bs toggle is equal to collapse, and data bs target is navbar. Let's copy this id and simply paste it here. Let's add area control, area controls, and paste the id here as well. Let's add area expanded and make it false. and then we need to add a span here to make the icon, to make this bar. So let's add a class here, nav bar toggler icon, and that's it. Now let's refresh it, and we have this awesome navbar, and if I click on this, it's not working. Well, let me check why it's not working. So let's well, we have missed a hash here in database targets, so let's add it, and let's refresh, and if I click on this, it's showing perfectly, but there is a padding on this here, so let's add a padding here as well. Now we need to add a padding here, so let's add padding bottom 5 and padding top 5. Let's save it and let's refresh it, and we have this navigation bar. So I hope you like this project. So keep learning. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the very next. Hello and welcome back. In this video, we will make another project which is basically a pricing table. So our project will look like similar to this one. So let's start the project. So I have embedded a CD and links here. Now we need this simple navigation container, and simply paste it here. In fact, let's make it container fluid, and inside this container fluid, let's take another container, and here we need to take a row, and inside this row I need to take a column of 4 and simply paste it here. In fact, let's cut it. Let's take h1 and simply paste it. Now let's open this project. Okay, fine. Now let's add a class here, display 4. Let's refresh it. It's too much big, so in fact let's change it to h1, but change this display to display 6. Let's refresh it. Yeah, it's better. After that, we have these 3 links, so let's take another column 8 and simply add 4 links. So open the Bootstrap website and come to these components, and here we have this navs, and we have these 4 links, so let's copy it and simply paste it. Let's refresh it, and we have these 4 links, so name it features enterprise, change it to features enterprise. This is sport. Remove this disabled one, and let's copy it and paste it and change it to pricing. Let's remove this active and remove this area as well. Let's refresh it, and let's add a class here, text black. Let's refresh it. Yeah, it's working perfectly. Let's copy it and add it here, here, and here. Let's refresh it. Now we need to make it center, text and class to make it right. Well, let's add a container, and let's add a bg primary to check it here. Well, we have this currently this layout. Well, we can change the alignment of navigation bar by using justify content center, start and end. So instead of using this text and, let's add a class here and change it to end. So let's refresh it, and now it's going to right side, but it's now we can simply remove this one. Let's refresh it. Let's add a padding top 2 and let's refresh it. Yeah, it's working perfectly. And after that, this row, let's add a HR here. Let's refresh it, and that's fine. Now let's add a padding here, padding top 2. Let's refresh it and let's make it 3. Yeah, it's looking better. Well, we can change this to even H2, and we don't need this. Just remove it and change it to heading 3. Let's add H3. There is no difference. Well, we can customize this font according to our needs. I am okay with that. Well, after that, we need this pricing and this text. So let's copy it, and after that, let's take another row here, and let's take a column of 12. And here I need H3, and simply I am adding pricing, and after that I wrap the whole text into a paragraph. So let's change it to div, change it to div as well, add a class text wrap, and let's add a width here, and width will be 40 rem. Let's save it and let's refresh it. Yeah, it's looking better. Now we need to make it center, so just add text center class here. Let's refresh it. It's going center, and we need to add class mod mx auto to make it horizontally center. Well, I need to change it to add class display 6. Let's refresh it. Yeah, it's looking better. Change it to 4. Yeah, it's looking better. Well, let's remove this HR and simply paste it here. Now let's add padding top 5 and padding bottom 5. So let's save it and let's refresh it. That's fine. After that, we need another row. So let's take another row and let's take column 4. And simply go to the card and let's copy this. Let's make card custom. So let's take a card and let's take a card header, and inside this card header, let's copy this free. In fact, there is no need to copy it. Let's take h3 and add a class card title here and add a free here. Let's refresh it. and let's add a display 4. No, it's not looking good. Let's remove this heading and simply add free here. Add a class here h3 or display 6. Well, there is no need to. We add to font size 4, and that's what looking fine. After that, we need have this well, after that we have these points, so simply let's copy it, and inside this card let's make a card body, and let's add a h3 and simply paste it. Now let's refresh it, and simply we need to make it center by adding a class text center. Let's refresh it, and that's fine. After that we need these 4 points, so let's add a ul, and let's add a unstyled list unstyled, and then we need a li, and let's cut it, and we need 3 li. Let's paste it, cut it from here, paste it here, and cut it from here, and simply paste it here. Let's refresh it, and we have this. Now we can make it adding text center class, and it's in center. Now we need to add text here as well, text center class here. Let's refresh it, and that's fine. After that we have this outline button, sign up for free. Okay, after that let's add a button, sign up for free, and let's add a class here, btn outline primary, and let's refresh it, and let's btn block. Okay, come to this button section, and we have this block button here. Basically we need to wrap this in the display grid, so let's copy this and remove this and paste it. Let's remove this button and change it to sign up for free, change it to outline primary. Let's refresh it. Okay, it's still not working. Well, let's remove this, and let's refresh it, and now we have this. Now let's add btn lg here, and let's refresh it. After that we have 2 more these cards, so let's simply copy this whole column and paste it here and here, and let's refresh it. Now change it to pro and enterprise, change it to pro, and pro will be 20 user, 10 GB of storage, priority email support, priority email support and help center access. Let's refresh it and it's pro. Okay, and now simply remove this outline from here. Let's refresh it, and after that we have this enterprise. Let's copy this text and paste it here and change it to $29 per month. It's $29 and it's $15 per month. Let's remove this outline and change it to 30 user, 15 GB of storage, phone and email support and help center access. Let's refresh it. Now we need to add a background here as well, so let's add a PG primary here. Let's refresh it and add a text white. We also need a border here, so let's add a border primary and let's refresh it, and that's fine. Then we have these compare plans. So after this pricing table, let's take another row and take a 12 column. Let's copy it and add a h3, paste it here and add a text center, and after that we need a table here and class will be table, and inside this we need 1 2 3 4 5 6 rows and 4 columns. So we basically need a row, and inside this row we need a 4 column. So it will be a free pro. Let's take it free, pro and enterprise. Let's change it to H H H H H H H and H. Let's cut it and simply wrap into the head section. Let's refresh it and we have this table. After that we need a table body, and inside table body we have same structure. We have a row and we need 4 columns. So we need this checkbox. So let's take a checkbox. Let's copy this checkbox and simply add a public and add checkbox here as well here. Let's refresh it. Now we need to copy this, paste it and paste it. We need to change private permissions. Private, and we don't have here. Let's add permissions, and that's fine. Let's add a shading, and let's remove this one, and unlimited members. Let's copy it and change it to extra security. Let's remove it, and remove it. Let's remove it. Let's refresh it, and yeah, it's looking cool. Let's add tr, and inside tr let's take a 4td. Let's add non-space, but non-space. Let's add space here as well. After that we have this. So let's take a row here, and let's add this text inside here. Let's take a column of 3, paste it here. Let's add a column of 3 and simply use these all links. So let's copy it, h5 6 features, and then we need an order list classed, and inside it we need a li, and we need this anchor. Let's cool stuff. Let's copy it, paste it, paste it, copy it, paste it, copy it, paste it, and simply copy paste these all. Let's copy this one, paste it, and then paste it one more time. Oh, now we need to change it to about, and then change it to resources. Let's refresh it, and yes, we have this. Okay, we have an extra. Let's refresh it, and yes, we have still extra angle brackets. Let's remove it. Let's remove it. Remove it, remove it, and remove it. Let's refresh it, and that's fine. Let's add text decoration, none. Let's cut it, and add it here. Okay, let's find these text classes. and here we have this text decoration none. Okay, that's why that's not working. Okay, let's add a text black here. Well, simply we can use these classes inside these all anchor. So simply let's use a CSS. You can do it by using Bootstrap by specifying classes, but I am simply adding text decoration, and it will be none. Let's save it and let's refresh it, and that's fine. And a color will be a black. That's fine. It's looking better. So we need to there is a wider layout, so we can make it more beautiful by adding some margin x5. In fact, let's add padding x5. Yeah, it's looking better. Let's add padding x5. Well, let's add a space before this. So let's add margin top 5. Let's refresh it, and then after this heading let's margin bottom 3. Yeah, it's looking fine, and similarly that's fine, I think. Well, this is a narrow layout and this is a bit wider layout, but you can customize it according to your needs by using custom CSS or by using utility classes, margin classes, padding classes. So I think we didn't I think so you can use margin or padding classes. So if you want to add horizontally padding, then you can use px dash 1 dash 2 dash 3 dash 4 and dash 5 classes. And if you need vertically padding, then you can use py-1 to py-5 classes. Similarly, for margins, if you need horizontal margin, then you can use mx-1 to mx-5 classes, and if you need vertically margin, then you can use my-1 to my-6 classes. And if you need a margin on left side, you can use ms-1, ms-2 and so on. And if you need a margin on right side, you can use me-1 to me-6. Similarly, for padding, you can use p s and pe classes. So I hope you have learned a lot of things from this course. Please don't forget to leave a rating. So keep learning. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next course.